beauty babes, what's up? So today guys, as you probably seen in yesterday's video, if you watched it, I'm just going to do a get ready with me using the Morphe 39A, guys. That palette has truly just baffled me. I am in complete love and obsession with that palette. Guys, the pigmentation on that thing is insane. The blendability is so easy. It will literally take no effort at all to achieve an ultimate beautiful eye look. So what we're going to do today is we're going to play with some reds and some pinks and stuff like that for Valentine's Day. So if you have a hot, sexy date and you want to look on fleek and slay your Valentine, then this is the video for you guys. So I want to welcome all my sub beauty bays back, and I want to welcome all of my new ones that have never seen me. I'm Glamorous Beauty, and that's what we're going to play with today. And I want to kind of just talk about a little bit. I want to talk about self-love and respect and stuff like that while we're getting ready. If this video is a little long, please excuse that. As everybody knows, I've always been into hair and makeup and style and all that stuff, but eyeshadows, guys, I personally have never been really good at, so it takes me a little while to achieve the looks. I have primed my face. I used the Tarte Clean Slate. I primed the eyes with the Urban Decay, and then I used some Anastasia concealer to make sure there was no you couldn't see any veins and discoloration coming through the eyeshadows. And of course I did the brows using the Anastasia dip brow. So now we are going to play with this beauty. Guys, what I want to talk about is kind of hard, and I want to talk about finding the way to finally love yourself. Guys, when I was in school, I had a lazy eye, and I really got bullied for that. And I would go home crying. I didn't want to go to school. I did really bad in school, mostly because of the bullying, because I just didn't want to be there. Sorry about that, guys. So, over the years, guys, obviously, as you can tell, it has self-adjusted, because as I was growing up, we didn't have the money. Hold on a minute. Sorry about that, guys. These shadows are very easy to chip and break. Obviously, I'll show you guys real quick. As you can see right there, I just dropped it and it like broke. But they're so soft and so buttery, and they have so much pigment that I guess that's why they're more sensitive. But as I was saying, guys, I did really bad in school because of that. And as I grew up, you know, my eye kind of corrected itself, because as I was growing up, my dad worked. He worked himself to death, and he made decent money, but by no means were we well off. And so we couldn't afford the surgery. And my aunts had spoken with my mom, and they offered, you know, to pay for the surgery. But my mom, she really was adamant on taking care of us herself. And if her and my dad couldn't do it, then trust me, girl, it wasn't getting done. So when they approached her to have the surgery done, obviously my mom was like, no, this is not happening. So I had to live with that. And I'm going to tell you what, the way we treat other people can really have a large effect on how their lives turns out, and you know, what they do with themselves as adults, as children. You know, suicide is so high in the United States right now because of people just not caring about one another. But as I grew, I quit school in 9th grade because I just could not take it no more. And, you know, I didn't have principals or guidance counselors or any of that to back me. And back then, when I was growing up, 80s, 90s, you know, bullying was not even talked about. It wasn't even a subject. So I just really want to use my platform to put things out. Guys, before you open your mouth and subject someone to harmful, hurtful words, guys, we need to think about what we're going to say. You know, and I guess the reason why I'm wanting to talk about this subject is, you know, obviously Valentine's Day is coming up, and it's all about love and joy and, you know, Mr. Cupid. But so many people are at home, isolated, you know, they don't want to communicate because maybe they have something wrong with them, or maybe they're disabled or whatever. And I don't know, guys. I know that I truly believe that had there been more people to advocate for me, to stand up for me, you know, to help me back then, because I'm smart as a whip, guys. I'm highly intelligent. My life would have taken a whole different path than what it did. But when one person starts, especially in middle school and stuff like that, when one person starts picking at you, then it's like a domino effect. Everyone around them and you feel like they have to do the same thing to fit in, and, you know, they can't be the outsider to defend you and stand up for you, because then, you know, it makes them look like they're, you know, below. But don't be scared to be the person to stand up. And if you are that person and you're going through something like this, guys, I promise you, as an adult, all this petty stuff doesn't matter. Just go ahead, guys. Push through that. Talk to somebody. Reach out. There's a lot more education on this now than back then. But don't let someone else tear you down and take away your dreams of what you want to do. Don't let them be the reason that as an adult you have nothing. But it's not worth it. I mean, I went and got my GED, obviously. But I missed so much. So many things. The prom, the dances, the communication to other, you know, people of my age. Just so many things I missed out on. And, you know, guys, all I can say is you had to love yourself for the way you are, no matter what. No one else is going to love you. Hold on. Sorry, guys. The kids are out home sick, so we got a little bit of irritability and loudness going on today. But, anyways, you know, love yourself for the way you are and who you are. Don't let no one take that away from you. Don't let no one take your education and your future career away from you just because you may be different. I mean, obviously in today's time, I mean, there's so many people that are different and they love themselves for so many different reasons and they don't really care. But yet there's still so many that don't have that self-esteem yet or self-love to be, you know, pulling themselves through something like this. But I'm just saying, even for me, for me to have started my YouTube channel, to share my videos with the world, that is like the biggest plunge for me. And I think that shows the biggest growth that I've ever shown with this. Because, like, let's say if I get sick or something like that, I can always tell when a cold is starting to move in on me, simply because my eye will start pulling in. And back then, guys, when I tell you I had a lazy eye, girl, it was no joke. Like, I'd be looking dead at you, and this eye would be straight, and this eye would be dead into my nose. Like, nobody even knew if I was looking at them or looking, you know, some other way. And they would call me, you know, cross-eyed and all kinds of stuff, guys. It would just kill me. So anyways, guys, that's kind of why I wanted to do this video. Plus, you know, that look yesterday just slayed, baby. I mean, I was like, whoa, this is some good stuff. So I just want to come on, get ready, have you guys sit down with me, get your tea, get your coffee, get your makeup, get your brushes, and let's go. So, anyways, that was just what I wanted to talk about today. Really, guys, think before you speak, and if you see someone being treated shitty or belittled, guys, don't be afraid to be the woman or man and step up and be the one to stop them. It says so much about who you are if you are willing to reach out and help another person. You don't have to know them. You don't have to know what's going on. Just be that person to step up. Because I'll tell you what, if I would have had a friend or another person to do that, I would have been on top of the world. But I didn't. And even though it killed my mom and my dad to see me that way, in the end, I look back at it and I respect them because they taught me how to have a backbone and how to even embrace myself and love myself more than what I would have had I been normal, per se. So, words hurt. And they can cut really deep. And they can really affect someone long-term, short-term, in so many different ways, guys. It's horrible. So anyways, guys, this is the eye. This is what's going on so far. I don't want to go in with a whole lot of different colors and, really get carried away. And yesterday I played with some of the shimmers out of the 39A. But as I was in there playing earlier, getting my stuff ready for the, sorry guys, the flu's going around here really bad where I live. So, but as I was playing around, I wanted to try a couple of new products that I found while I was digging in all my makeup. And so that's what we're going to do today. I'm going to use the Nicka K Radiant Liquid Eyeshadow, guys. These things are $1.99 at your local beauty supply store. And they are dead on to Stila. I even like these a little bit more than the Stila glitters. But this is called Polaris Peach, NRE13. And I'm just going to take this into that inner corner right there where I left it blank. It's kind of like a rose gold. And this tip on these, this is why I love this. Is this tip is bomb. Where the Stila has more like a doe foot applicator. I really like this. I'm going to move in on you guys. Because I'm actually using you as a mirror today. Because I am not filming in my normal place where I normally film. Because the lighting in there is just really not good. And until my equipment comes in, this is what we're doing. Because in yesterday's video, I filmed in here. And the lighting on that thing was like bomb. It was awesome. So I was like, well, that's what we're, that's what we'll stick to. So I'm going to let that dry. Because you do need to leave your eyelids shut just a few minutes and let that, set. I am going to go back in on top of that with a powder. Just to intensify it. Not really that you need to. I mean, it's bomb just looking like that. But, you can never have too much. Guys, leave down in the comment sections if you've ever been bullied or picked on. Or, really bad, hurtful, mean things. And tell us how you got over it and, what all it affected in your life. I mean, like I was saying, what they done to me played a major issue on my education, which in result caused a lot of issues for me as an adult. But I'll also tell you what I went through, like I was saying earlier. It really did make me a stronger person in the end. And a lot of those people the thing is it comes back twofold. Because a lot of those people that did all those hurtful, mean things to me, girl, they are paying for what they done today for what they did yesterday. So it does come around. But just tell us, share with us, how did it make you feel? Where are you at today? What did it cost to hurt you? And how did you overcome it? I think my biggest thing was when I got a job and I started making money. I could start purchasing my own makeup. I got into the gym like big time. So as an adult, doing those other things, I could buy my own clothes, the own brand I wanted, my own look that I wanted, and just surrounding myself with beauty just made me feel like a magical queen in heaven. I didn't even care what was going on around me, girl. I was just like, boom. But you see, as I was a child, I believe those things, I still played with makeup and stuff, but obviously it wasn't, really high end or whatever, because we were on a budget. I had 2 other sisters, so we had to kind of share between the 3 of us. And my mom didn't work because, she believed in raising your kids at home. You don't send your kids off and just, sling them off on somebody else. You were a mother and that was your job. You were a wife, that was your job. And she was cold-hearted, dedicated to that. And she was a phenomenal lady all around. She was just one of a kind, truly. So, I don't know. I just believe that makeup saved me, because I had a lot of depression issues and I thought suicidal thoughts, and it was really hard and really bad for me for a long time. But like I said, when I really got to where I was capable of buying my own stuff, girl, let me tell you, it saved me. I went crazy. I bought everything. So, like I said, this video was going to be long. I knew that when I started it. You guys, some of you probably jumped off already, and that's okay. But I just feel like this is messages that need to be out. Here I am in the spotlight for the world to see me today. And up until a few years ago, this would have never happened in a million years. Because I had no love for myself. I had no respect for myself. I just felt like I was, useless. I didn't see no purpose for me at the end. And I don't think anybody should have to feel that way. Especially nowadays. I can talk doing the other. I can't talk doing this. I have to focus. Baby, focus. But my point of this is there is a light at the end of the tunnel. But when someone's walking in that, girl, let me tell you, it does not feel like there is a light at the end of the tunnel by any means whatsoever. And I want to use my platform for so many good things. And I want to help as many people as I can. And if they're struggling, I hope they see this video. Or if you know someone that's struggling, please share this video with them. Because that is my goal. Not only to share beauty, because with beauty, guys, I do it every day. And I watch people transform when I transform them. And a little bit of makeup, a good haircut, a good style. And guys, their whole personality, their outlook on life, everything does a whole 360. All because I just did a few simple things for them. I put on a little bit of foundation. I put on some eyeshadow, And to them, that was the world. But it's so amazing that I get to see these people come in and they're depressed and they're miserable and they're sad. And then when they leave, they're just cloud 9 all day. And that's one part of the beauty world that I just love and have come to adore so much. It's because we can give back so much. I mean, doctors do so much, and all these lawyers and all that stuff do so much. But guys, a cosmetologist, an esthetician, you know, we do so much. You know, this is not just makeup, you know. It's changing people's lives. And that's how I feel about it. So guys, as you can see, it's gorgeous. Just gorgeous. And since I've ran my mouth so much, guys, I'm going to jump off and I'm going to finish my face. And I'll come back and finish the under eye with you guys so you can see. But I kind of did not expect to talk this in depth. But seeing that I did, I'm going to jump off to finish the rest. I'll be back. Okay, guys, so we're back, and we are ready to do the lower lash line and move on with this. Guys, one thing I wanted to follow up with you guys before I jumped off here. I mean, it's gorgeous, guys. That's at 39A. I did get a little bit of glitter there, but not a problem. We can fix that just like that with a little brush. And that's the thing about these Nicka K glitters, is if it does transfer a little bit, you can just take a little blending brush and it'll go right away. So they're really phenomenal. But what I want to talk about real quick was, before I end, is, so I had to go through that during childhood, and it just, you know, it tore me apart and devastated me. Well, you can only imagine, as I get older, I go to an esthetician to keep my skin healthy and nice and beautiful. And I've never shared this with anybody. But, so the loss of pigment comes from me going there to get my skin where it stays healthy. I went in with no issues on my skin. I had flawless skin. And I come out with loss of pigment and an infection. Guys, this is on the face, okay? So here I am. I had to walk around with this. Can you only imagine how mortified I was? I had to go again and rebuild my confidence and find the love within myself to love myself again, because I was so embarrassed at all the splotchiness all over my face. So, and that come from a licensed, highly sought after esthetician. And that's why I went to her, because she was 5-star rating. So guys, just really know who you're going to when you start into messing with skincare, because they can mess you up, baby. But I'm just saying, that goes back to show, you know, life's a struggle, guys. You have to learn how to deal with it. You have to learn how to love yourself. And if you can't, seek out help. Don't be scared to talk to someone or find help, guys. Get the help you need before it's gone too far and you can't find help. Now, guys, this red in this 39A is to die for, and I'm going to put that into that inner corner. Watch this. Don't you love the faces you make when you're doing your makeup? Guys, also, I want to go ahead and thank you guys for allowing me to speak openly about this and making this video so long. I knew this was going to be a long one, but I just felt like, you know, it's been weighing on me and I needed to say it. And who better to share it with than all my beauty babes? So I really appreciate you guys listening. And if you will also comment and join in on the discussion, let me know how you guys feel about it. Also, guys, please remember, my first ever YouTube giveaway is coming to a close. I will be announcing the winner on January 30th. So please go back and check out the Marc Jacobs review if you have not already entered. And at this point, guys, what I'm going to have to do, because I have yet to be able to do eyeliner and eyelashes online. Don't ask me why, but I cannot. I mean, on video. So I'm going to jump off. I'm going to finish that, and I'm going to come back in just a little while. Again, guys, I want to show you guys how this wore throughout the day, because this palette is only $32 plus shipping. It is amazing. I cannot get over this. But anyways, guys, that's what I'm going to do. I'll be back in a little bit to show you the finished off look, and I'll see you then. Okay, guys, so here's the finished look. You are now ready to be hot and sexy with your baby. So, guys, I just put the hair down, you know, put a little bit of earrings on, and I'm ready to slay my Valentine. So, guys, I hope you enjoyed more on a personal note. But look at the eyes. I just can't get over this palette, guys. It's amazing. You can do so many different looks with this. That's why I'm doing another kind of tutorial for you on it, because I'm just like, whoa, you know, I can't even believe it. So anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed. Please subscribe, like, comment, and share. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, babes.